Okay. All right. How do we get Charlo on the hook? As y'all know, this is the fight that I always wanted to see, and I'm still going to want to see it no matter what. Now, given the history of things with fighter going up in weight and coming back down, they are never the same. So once again, Terrence Crawford faces the same thing with Jermell Charlo that he faced with Errol Spence. The fact that the fighters might not be the same after doing what or whatever. Now, given the fact if Jermell Charlo is victorious over Canelo Alvarez, that sets a different standard. But give and take, they don't want to give him his shot at undisputed. Being a 3-time undisputed world champion is something that nobody has never done, and people get sour. So what is the way that we get this other fish on the hook? And make no mistake, I'm a huge fan of Jermell Charlo. He doesn't get enough credit by far. But what I say is simply this, and this is with the whole Tim Tszyu thing and, getting stripped and all that other stuff. This is what I'll say. I think Terrence Crawford should pursue the fight no matter what. Undisputed or undisputed not. He should go for the unofficial undisputed, because as long as he never gets back in the ring and fights somebody at 154 and, loses, that undisputed aura, that undisputed bloodline is still there and it's still for the taking. Therefore, that would line him up with the rest of the belts that he needs, and anybody else is holding the remaining belts. Of course, he can automatically force them into giving up that belt, because who's going to turn down a title shot? And if Jermell does come back down and fight anybody else, well, you got Tim Tszyu right there. So if he doesn't fight him, people are going to be like, what the fuck? Even though Tim Tszyu really don't count, he's just a token, but he can be used in this equation. So they're going to be like, what the fuck? And then there's going to be a Terrence Crawford fight there. So one fight, he has to take either or. So that's why I say he can press it either way. Whether he's undisputed or not, just still fight him. Just still go. It's still a big fight. It's still a good fight. And therefore you can go ahead and get the remaining belt that's out there, and then boom, there it is. Then you can reign for a little bit there and just go ahead, pack it up, retire, legend, over with.